It's a big topic, and a lot of people are involved in social media, whether it is Facebook or Twitter. Now, Google Plus is being discussed. Well, coming up in Tech Tuesday, our tech expert, David Powell, breaks it all down, lets us know what's new in the realm of social media, because every day they're coming out with new cutting-edge stuff, how you can video chat with people better than ever before, and staying in contact with family and friends. So that's our segment coming up in Tech Tuesday.
That's exciting.
A Texas woman is now the proud mother of a 16-pound, 1-ounce, 24-inch long baby boy. Yeah, baby ever born. Goodness gracious, guys.
All the cute things you buy for your baby that's like 0 to 3 months old, even 3 to 6 months old, they can't wear that stuff.
And he's going to need a bicycle immediately. I mean, he's ready. Tricycle, training wheels.
Just a cutie patootie.
There's an old saying that you can't get struck by lightning twice or win the lottery twice. Well, this Alabama student may have one of the luckiest stories ever. Listen to this. She survived the Tuscaloosa tornado as it passed her college duplex only a block from the devastation. So she then packed up after that tornado to spend time with her family, her hometown of Joplin, Missouri. It was smashed by an even larger tornado. Her family and their home were only a few blocks from being hit.
It's very sad. I think about it a lot now. I have dreams about tornadoes.
Happening right now, the weather is threatening to put a damper on NASA's 135th and final space shuttle launch.
Atlantis is scheduled to lift off this morning at 11:26 Eastern Time, but with a 70% chance of storms, officials could postpone the mission.
CBS correspondent Joel Brown joins us live from Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral this morning. Joel, what is the latest as far as the weather concerns down there?
Well, I tell you, at this point, the weather is fine right now, but the reality here is that NASA says there is still just a 30% chance of launching. Local time, they may still have a shot at launching Atlantis tomorrow. Brooke, Steve?
Joe, a lot of talk's been made about the significance, what this represents, the historic nature of this, and you even said in your story hundreds of thousands, maybe 1 million. What is that atmosphere like? The people you've seen, the crowds, what is it like for the people that are there to watch history?
It's bittersweet for a lot of folks who have been watching these launches for the last 30 years.
Very big piece of history, especially with Alabama's connection to the space shuttle industry up in Huntsville up there. So this is, again, historic, sad, bittersweet. For many people, Regarding the state's new immigration law. And listen to this, folks. All Chick-fil-A restaurants are celebrating Cow Appreciation Day by offering a free meal to every customer who visits one of the chains dressed as a cow. Sounds like fun. And Regions Bank is donating 20 bicycles and helmets to the Montevallo Bike Share Initiative to promote green transportation. I have some ideas.
What's awesome about this is my husband has a cow costume. Full cow costume, head to toe.
Welcome back into Wake Up. Time now, 6:24.
And we're so excited about the shuttle launch today that's hopefully happening.
Yeah, it is a close call down there on the east coast of Florida. A lot of rain in that area, and I know Kaylee has been watching that this morning with the radar and all, but it's a big deal. The Space Shuttle program, 134 previous launches. This would be the final 135.
And like Joel said, almost a million people expected to be out there today. So
the weather always plays a factor in the launches. Let's see if we can show all 134 of the previous liftoffs in 134 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
We have engine start.
5, 4, 3,
2,
1.
And we have liftoff.
And then the history's largest astronaut crew is on its way. Roger, roll, Endeavour.
How cool was that? That
awesome.
Was neat to see all those 134 historic launches in our program. There obviously was some tragedy associated with the program, but overall success, that was really neat to see. It's now the highest grossing film of the year. This weekend alone, Transformers brought in $47 million, raising its ticket sale total to $261 million, more than $250 million. Rounding out the top 3 at number 2, Horrible Bosses, followed by Zookeeper.
I want to see Horrible Bosses and Zookeeper. They both look great.
You're a movie watcher, right? You want to see them all.
Well, I haven't seen a movie in years. Yesterday we rented.
In years?
I haven't in years. Seriously, once you have kids, though, that's what happens.
Like Ferris Bueller was the last one you saw?
Yeah, mannequin was the last one I saw.
That was solid.
It's how much longer we have to wait before those temperatures cool.
Yeah, Kaylee, so many folks have kids involved in outside activities during the dangerous hot streak, like baseball, different summer camps. Is a cool down heading our way?
Yes, and that's one of the things that I've been worried about all week.
Torrential downpours yesterday.
Yeah, the good news is it did cool off because of that, but the people that were affected did have significant damage and rain, and I know you have some images of how bad it got in some areas.
Yeah, it impacted the commute home from work for a lot of people yesterday in downtown Birmingham. I had a friend send me some photos, so I thought I'd use them today. Here's a couple pictures of downtown Birmingham of driving through. This is about 4:30, 5 o'clock. She sent these to me. So this is what all that heavy rain, and it's because these storms really don't move that much.
You know, we've had a lot of headlines today. I think one of the takeaways for me to recall is the fact that there's actually 80s, legitimate 80s in our forecast.
Yes.
Kaylee, I haven't felt something that cool since Christmas of '86. I mean, this is crazy.
What?
Christmas of '86.
Yes.
I love how you just like pull that out. No, that's not, I mean, it is. It feels like it's been.
Someone else said they'd actually get rid of food, running water, electricity, and gas just to keep their cell phone. That's diehard. But then the other extreme, I really think I could live without mine, so no problem. So there you go. What do you think? I mean, what would you give up in order to save some money and cut your expenses in order to keep that cell phone? Go to our Facebook page at Wake Up Alabama. Let us know your thoughts. Interesting takes so far this morning.
We would love to hear from you.
Finally this morning, a story of inspiration and how far a random act of kindness can travel. We first introduced you to 18-year-old Josh Carden in February. Josh has cerebral palsy and is in a wheelchair. He's bound to that. Several months ago, Josh's grandfather and primary caregiver was hit by a car and died while crossing the street to get Josh from the school bus. But thanks to an act of kindness from strangers, Josh will soon move into a brand new wheelchair-accessible home. Volunteers admit every step of this project is inspiring.
The general contractor who is running the project, he is in a wheelchair himself. I mean, so every part of this story is more magical as you go along.
He is a pleasure to be around. He's so positive and just so extremely thankful.
Well, since the entire project is based on donations, they're always looking for additional help. If you'd like to find out how you can lend a hand to the Josh Carden Project, log on to our website, cbs42.com. You know, we often hear when it comes to news, whether locally or nationally, that it's always bad news, or it's things that are it makes you feel bad and sad about things. This story proves that it's not all bad news. What a great story of how people are coming to help someone in serious need.
It's very inspiring, and I know just from watching that makes me want to think to myself, what can I do to be a better person?
Absolutely.
And a lot of people feel that way.
Yep, great story. We're glad we could share that with you this morning.